Hey everybody, it's Michelle Burkhart with thesavvymind.com coming to you today really for two reasons. One is to talk about my Make It Happen Monday message. And then the other is to really talk about the power of the vision board. And I'm really excited about that. I am planning a virtual vision board workshop and it's scheduled for December 9th. I'll tell you about that later. But what I'm really excited about is that while I was working on all of the marketing materials for that, I took a look at my vision board, and you all have been seeing my vision board behind me in every video I've made just about for the past year. And I didn't realize it until I started planning the marketing for this new upcoming seminar that so much, I would say at least 80%, if not 90% of everything that I have on my vision board either came to fruition throughout the year or is so close, it's definitely on target so that I know in the next 3 to 6 months it'll come to fruition. And I honestly, I hate to say I was shocked because I've used vision boards in the past, but I just never paid attention to it. It just resonated with me for some reason this year. And so I thought that, well, since I'm doing this virtual vision board workshop, and then I'm going to do some in-person ones as well, but I thought since I'm doing this, I thought it would be really fun for you guys to sort of like kind of see where I was coming from when I put my workshop, when I put my vision board together, and then what the results are, and then we could kind of go from there. And then if you want to come to the virtual one, you can. So I do mine a little bit different. I do two things I think different than a lot of people do when they do a vision board workshop. And that's why I call mine the ultimate vision board workshop. The first thing I do is I do a shift session, a transformation session. So what that means is that we really do key in. I'm a certified hypnotherapist, so we do key in to what you really want on the subconscious level. Because sometimes we just don't know. Sometimes on the conscious level we think we should want something, but we really don't want something. So that's why I key into the subconscious, because you know what? Your brain will give you exactly what you ask for. You just have to be careful what you ask for, right? So that's the first thing. And the other thing that I do is I feng shui my board. And you know what? Some people believe in that and some people don't. And for those that don't believe in it, I just say, let's just hedge our bets. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt us. It might help us. So let's hedge our bets. That's what I say. And what feng shui is just talks about energy flow and how you put your board together and how the energy flow is. And so that's how I've done mine, and that's how I teach it. That's how I teach people to do theirs, because like I said, I just think it's a little added bonus. So let's talk about my board real quick. Okay. Now, a couple things I want to tell you, kind of like the why and the why not. This is my travel corner over here. Now, I have two things here. I have two places on my travel corner. One is Montana, and Montana is the one that we're right on the money with, and we are definitely making definite plans to go. Now, the trip isn't planned until early summer, but this is a shoe-in. This is a done deal. The other one, which honestly, this is my fault, the way I did my vision board. And I put this on there, you can tell, after the fact. Because I saw this online one time, and they said, this is one of the prettiest places in the world. It's someplace in the Netherlands or someplace. I don't even know the name of it. So how in the world can my brain get me there if it doesn't even know the name of it? So that's kind of my fault. Now, if I had a really pretty place that I knew the name of, maybe my brain could figure out a way to get me there, okay? So I think that's really interesting. This is my home. This is kind of my home here. And oddly enough, I was not really thinking when I made this board that I would be doing this, but I have a new bathroom and I have 2 rooms of new furniture that I've gotten this year. Now, again, this was something that happened without me focusing on it, without me saying, oh, okay, I'm going to go out and buy new furniture. My goal this year is to buy new furniture. I didn't have that goal. I did not have that goal when I made this vision board. So I think that's really interesting. Up here, this is the relationship corner. Now, I put in here, and I know you can't see it, and I just did this to, honestly, I did this just for eye candy, because I love The Rock. I just think he's the cutest thing ever. So I put it on there. Did I really think I was going to meet him? No. Would I even know what to say if I did meet him? No. But I wanted to be able to look at him every single day. So, okay, again, you have to have fun with this. Now, but what I did want, though, is I wanted to expand my relationships with girlfriends. I needed to actually find a way to meet additional girlfriends. And you know, it's interesting. I joined a women's organization that is a business organization, but that's not really the focus. It's not really a networking group as much as it is a very holistic women's group, and which is really great because I have actually been able to expand my friendships with some women friends. So I really like that. Now this year it's going to be different. This section is going to be different. This is probably going to be different. Travel, I don't know. We could always use travel, but these are going to change from year to year. Okay. This is about my business, where I wanted, 5 new clients on a consistent basis. This is all in progress, so I'm really happy about that. This is the area for wealth or health and well-being. And you know what? This is so interesting because yes, I lost some weight, and I feel probably more at peace now than I have in a really long time. And it's interesting. Not that I actually, feeling at peace is great. I've had some health things, everybody does. But what I find so weird is that within a span of maybe 7 days, maybe 10 days, I had 2 people tell me that I looked so at peace with myself. And one of them I really didn't even know that well. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, did I look horrible? Did I look horrible in the past? I didn't take it that way at all. It was a compliment, and I took it that way. But it was really interesting. So I feel like I have really, this is good. Now, am I going to keep this? I'm going to keep something very similar to this because I want to maintain my health. I wanted to develop additional clothes, and I don't know if you can even see that. But I wanted to expand my wardrobe, and I wanted to learn how to dress. I have had a client who's a wardrobe consultant. I worked with her, so now I know not only what colors to wear, but what shapes to wear that are going to work better for me. Again, this is nothing that I had no idea how this was all going to work. I had no idea how this was going to work out. Okay? I mean, so it just sort of, it all fell into place. All of these things, my point is, all of these things fell into place without me making a concerted effort to achieve them. Okay, and then we get over here. This corner is knowledge and wisdom. I wanted to learn how to cook. I didn't learn how to cook as much as what I did is I set the wheels in motion that we're going to do a monthly single girl supper club. So I'll get to cook a homemade meal once a month, and I'll get to eat a homemade meal once a month. And that's something that I really wanted to do because you know what? You can't learn how to do something if you never do it. This is my family and physical health. I wanted to make sure I could spend time with my grandkids. And what's really interesting about this is that not only do I get to spend more time with my grandkids, but the situation and the custody situation within my family has even improved over the course of the year without my setting any goals. Now, of course, that was, for my other family members, that's different. But this, again, happened just naturally through fruition. And then I've got my abundance goal. And this is going to stay because it's on track. I am on track. And somebody said, oh, but you're limiting yourself. And I said, no, I'm not, because it says in counting. So it's 200,000 and counting. So it's open-ended. And then I have $1 million bill, which I think is great. And all of this stuff is on track. And that's the part that I found interesting. So not only, I think out of all of these different things, there's 2 of them that I'm on track with. The rest of them I've actually hit. I mean, I've hit. So it's really exciting. So I wanted to share that with you, and I hope it wasn't too long, and I hope it wasn't boring. Now, some people, theirs is going to look like a color explosion. I kind of like to think in compartments, so that's why I did mine the way I did it. But some people, it's like they have every bit of white space filled, and that's fine because there's no wrong way of doing it. But I just wanted to talk to you about this and share with you about this because it was just really exciting for me. So I'm going to put some information about if you want to join my virtual Zoom. It's just via Zoom, my virtual vision board workshop. You can do that. There's some other things that are coming on for Cyber Monday. So take advantage of that. I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.